Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, hi and welcome and happy November. So October has pretty much flown by. I feel like I haven't done a lot, but then I've still done a lot, and I've got a couple of makeup bits that I want to talk about today just because I have been buying one or two things here and there, and I've had a couple of things sent to me which I am very grateful for. I'm very excited to talk about. But yeah, October has been a month where, like I love Halloween. Like Halloween is probably like my favorite time of the year. I've not done really kind of any makeup looks for it. I have just done something for L'Oreal because I'm part of one of their kind of like communities, and they sent like a mystery box. So please go on like my Instagram and stuff if you want to have a look at it. It's not amazing, it's just something fun that I did. But yeah, it's been not really like very Halloweeny for me. Like I went to a pumpkin patch with my baby boy and with my friends as well. It's like the first time that I've ever been to one, and obviously his first time as well, because last year he was like a month old and I didn't really want to take him to like a pumpkin patch and stuff like that. But it's been an interesting month. It's been very up and down, but maybe I'll do like a get ready with me soon when he's not in the background making a lot of noise, and it's just a bit more quiet. So let's just kind of go into some makeup. So the first thing I want to talk about that was sent to me by Maybelline. So this is their Sun Kiss highlighter. So this is in the shade Kiss of Summer. So I have previously mentioned that their blushes I'm not the biggest fan of, and in the video where I just did that kind of Halloween look, I tried one of their new blushes and oh my god, it is like ridiculously pigmented. This is really nice as well. It's not over the top highlighter. It's very nice and subtle. It's not glittery. It's got little specks of glitter in there as well, but it's not ridiculous. So let me just do a swatch, and I'm not wearing any makeup at the moment because my skin has been pretty horrendous like recently. Like I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's due to stress or just kind of just my health in general is all over the place. So I think my skin is not doing the best, so I thought I'd give it a bit of a break. But yeah, this is the highlighter. I did recently try it out in one of my kind of get ready with me's if you want to see, but it's beautiful. It's like a kind of pinky rose quartz type of shade, which is stunning, and they do have a ton of shades as well. I think normally it's like maybe $10.99, and I've almost got like a full face of Maybelline. I just don't have any like eyeshadows. They do eyeshadow palettes, but I don't know if they're good quality. If you've tried any of the kind of Maybelline eyeshadows, please let me know. But yeah, when it comes to this highlighter, it is absolutely stunning. I mean, I think previously I have tried like a powder kind of highlighter, and I think it's fine, but I think this one is a lot much better. Let's go on to bronzer. So this is by Essence, and I got this in Boots because Essence and Catrice are now available in Boots that you can buy, and this is in the shade Whipped Buttercup. So this is a cream bronzer, and it is beautiful. It blends out so nicely, and especially with Essence, they're so affordable. I think this was like $2.99 or maybe even less than that, maybe $2.50 or something. But yeah, everything that they do is super affordable. It's not always the best, but if you want to ever try Essence, they're like so ready available in the UK now. Like you can get them in Boots, like I mentioned, in Primark, get them on Just My Look, and then also Notino, which is another website that I found kind of like last year, that they do like a ton of new makeup, so they tend to get a lot of the newer stuff before anyone else, which is pretty cool. Like I think with Notino they do so many different brands. That they do like really affordable ones, they do really high-end brands as well, and I think Essence are a brand that I've continuously kind of enjoyed. There's always been a couple of things that I maybe don't really get on well with, or that I felt like probably is not the best, but generally for the price is pretty good. So let's go on to eyeshadow palettes. So I technically have 3, but there's a 4th one that I know I really want to talk about, but I couldn't find it. I'll just talk about it now. But it was the MUA Cherry eyeshadow palette, and I got it in Superdrug for like 3 for 2, and I featured it in one of my previous videos if you want to see me using it and stuff. But I really love that palette. It was like £4 for like absolutely stunning, like 2 mattes and 2 shimmers. And I've always said that MUA do some amazing kind of like really affordable makeup, and recently they've come out with like these bundles on their TikTok shop and their website as well. So it's like a cherry set and a mocha set, but it was like £24, which for what you get in there is super affordable because you get a really nice bag as well. but I was just like, you know what, let me just get one or two things. So I got the eyeshadow palette, which I think is absolutely stunning. So for some reason I can't find it. It's definitely in my collection somewhere, but it's such a mess that I just couldn't find it. So let's talk about the three that I have in front of me. And the first one, oh my god, I am so glad that I picked this up. So this is the Starlight Society palette by Cosmic Brushes, and I got this on their TikTok shop. It was like £28, and you can also buy like a massive bundle. I did do a dedicated video to this if you do want to see it. And it is just a beautiful palette. So I mean, the bundle that you can buy is £75, I believe, but you get like a massive box. You get the palette, you get 3 lip products and a couple of other things as well, which look absolutely beautiful. But I did mention that it was just something out of my price range that I don't need and can't afford really. So with £28, a lot more kind of generous and easier for me to buy. But if you've not seen this palette, I just think the color story is just absolutely stunning. And this purple is like a kind of duochrome, but it's kind of wet, and I know that's kind of icky to say it, but it's very, very soft and it is very easy to apply. It blends out beautifully, and all the other shades I think work very well together. I feel that they really complement each other. What I in my mind is kind of like, you know, you can go downwards. But with some of the other like maybe Glamnetic palettes, like the Kiss one that I always talk about, you can kind of go down in rows, and I feel like you can achieve like an amazing kind of look with it. Not to say that you obviously have to like limit yourself to this type of stuff, but if you want to keep within like the same color story, or if you want to kind of do something that's like kind of similar, then obviously you've got the rose, but you've got your purples and your kind of greens and like the yellows and stuff. So it's a very beautiful kind of more like summery. They have brought it out obviously during a time when it is autumn. I never kind of dedicate myself to like one eyeshadow kind of theme when it comes to like the time of the year. Like during this autumn and winter, I will be using like colorful shades, and even during like the summer I will use like oranges and browns and stuff. That's just because that's just my aesthetic. But if you're looking to get like an all-round beautiful palette, this is definitely it. Next we'll go into the Cherry Icon palette. So this is by Revolution, and I almost have all of these now. I think there's like 2 that I don't own, but one of them is like a really colorful pastel palette, which I'm really not interested in, so that one I will skip. But there's one that is kind of like a kind of dupe for the Patrick Tar kind of like all matte palette, which is like, it is absolutely stunning, but it's not really on my kind of to buy list. The palette I got as like a bundle, so you got it as the eyeshadow palette and an eyeshadow brush. It was normally like £10. I got it for £8 on their website, so I was like, you know what, I just really want to get it because this red tone is stunning. It's one of the reasons why I bought it. But it still comes with your 2 cream shadows, which I haven't used yet, but these other tones are really stunning. And you know what, for £8.99 I think these palettes are really great. My favorite one is the kind of, I can't remember what it's called, but the one that is again duping Patrick Tar, like his Major Dimensions 2 palette. I will maybe do like a comparison, but obviously so many people have done it, I might just try and do like my own version of it. But yeah, if you want a nice kind of palette that the shimmers on top are absolutely stunning, and these matte tones, they all blend out really well. And again, they're so affordable. Like, I know a lot of people hate on Revolution, and I understand it, but for me, I think that the quality is pretty good, and the prices and stuff, they're not coming out with as many stuff as they used to. Like with Colourpop, I feel like they've really kind of calmed down on things. But I did recently just purchase some of their kind of new kind of cherry palettes and collections and stuff, so when that comes I will do like a video by itself. But yeah, that Revolution one is pretty good. So the last palette is by Beauty Bay. So I haven't picked up a Beauty Bay palette in a while, and this one for some reason just kind of caught my eye. So this is the Dark Lights palette. I'm trying to get it out of the packet. I probably should have done that before, but I did a dedicated video to it if you want to see. But I think this was like £16, and this is more of what you would kind of call like an autumnal winter type palette compared to obviously the Starlight Society, which I feel like is a bit more colourful. You've got a lot of kind of like different tones of shimmers. They're all absolutely stunning, and I mean, I did mention this is not my favourite Beauty Bay palette, but it's a palette that I know for sure that I will obviously continue using and enjoy. Yeah, everything just blends out really nicely. The shimmers are stunning. I will definitely be using it a lot more in the future, especially for like like I said, like the kind of autumnal winter S tones. But yeah, it's just a really nice palette. I like it when Beauty Bay come out with palettes because they're just always really great. I haven't purchased all of them, but the ones that I buy I really love. So let's go on to the last two products, which are lip products. So this is by Morphe. So this is their lip filler like matte lipstick. So a while ago I bought one of their lip liners in the beauty outlet for like £4, I think. But Morphe are really kind of branching out in so many different places now, because now they're available in Superdrug, and I didn't pick this up in Superdrug, I actually got this on Selfridges, but they're coming everywhere now. But this particular formula is really lovely, and it's been a while since anyone is really talking about, anyone that's kind of like spoken about Morphe. I know that they have like their issues and they closed down their physical stores and stuff, which was quite sad, because I liked going into like a physical store to see their products. But you can still see them in Boots and Superdrug and all those other places that you can obviously purchase them. But this is actually, I feel like it's a kind of, not a dupe. MUA came out with these kind of like stylo lipsticks, which are like £3.50, but this is like £15. So you know, the MUA ones are really great, and I think they're kind of better than these ones, because I mean, you need to spend £15 of this when you have a better alternative. Like, you don't have to, but if you like Morphe and you like kind of pigmentation and stuff like that, it's not plumping. Like it says, it's a lip filler, kind of like hydro plump. I didn't feel anything plumping, to be honest, but the shades in it is gorgeous. And so the last product is what I got by Beauty Bay, and I've wanted to try this for so long, but it's the Half Magic Lip Snuggle. So this is a lip oil balm. It's in the shade Killer Meows, and I have seen people use these like all the time, and I've always wanted to buy them. And so Beauty Bay had them on a sale, like a reduced to clear, I think, and I picked it up and I really like it.
So apologies, halfway talking through about this, my audio cut off, so I had to kind of go back and see where it kind of turned off. But I was just kind of talking about this, but that was kind of everything that I was wanting to talk about, like in my monthly favorites. With skincare, I've been trying a lot of like Korean skincare, because they've been sending me stuff, which is really generous and very exciting as well, because K like beauty and skincare is like taking over the UK, which is awesome. I will be trying a lot more stuff by them, so please check out like my TikTok and my Instagram and stuff, because I'm always posting stuff on there. But let me know what you have enjoyed this month, and hopefully like in November I'll be trying out a couple more things, because it's my birthday in like the middle of November. So if people give me money and stuff, I might buy some makeup, we'll see. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Let me know what you've been enjoying this month, because hopefully it's something exciting. And please don't forget to like and subscribe, because I film and upload every time I get a chance to. Don't forget to follow me on any of my social medias, because like I mentioned, I'm always putting stuff on there pretty much daily. And I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.